Hello, Phillies and General Colts. I am Derpy, and I'm joined, as always, by my good friend Manticores.
Oh, that was very reserved, that start then, Danny, for once.
Well, it's late today, so I'm not going to be all loud. I'm going to be sophisticated.
That's strange.
Yeah, that's how it's got to be. So, today, we are going to read Magnets and Manticores, A Tale of Beastly Love, by Sergeant Maximum 332. And there is a reason we're reading
I
this.
don't see that.
Hmm?
I don't see his name anywhere.
Oh, I know the guy, it's no big deal.
You know the guy. You're that popular.
Yeah, it's no big deal, it's no big deal. We,
You just go back to
yeah,
from primary.
we're pretty good friends, yeah, it's fine. But, I was in a stream that Brawny Mike did, and him and Sergeant Marksman said, well, I asked how they'd feel about us reading the, fanfic,
Yeah.
because, Mike already read it, and obviously Marksman wrote it, and they both said they'd love to hear it, so
Yeah.
we're always happy to oblige, so...
And you have the email.
No, it's YouTube's. Okay, so, without further ado, we should begin. Ready, Mike?
Yeah, but I thought you were doing narration.
I am, okay. Magnets and Manticores, A Tale of Beastly Love. It was all a haze of red and fear, animal instincts taking over every sense and movement. My limbs did not respond to my commands, all of my muscles acting on their own accord. I was a prisoner within my own mind, forever lost to savagery. How many deaths would there be today? I could remember the 20 or so innocent creatures prior. I don't want to hurt people. I never wanted to be a monster, but damn me if those tiny little blobs of horse aren't delicious. Bam! A streak of pain came across my face and sent shockwaves through my entire body. It took only a second for me to rebound though, but in those few moments I regained enough sense to at least see what I was doing. There was a white thing in front of me, with a big stupid grin on its face. It looked me dead in the eyes and yelled.
Take that, you ruffian!
I could see it clearly now. It was a talking marshmallow on 4 little legs. It was joined by 5 others. A yellow blob, a purple blob with bacon hair, a flamboyant homosexual, a pink blob that was staring directly at the person reading this, and a redneck. Immediately I was sent in rage by this rainbow coalition of stupid blobs, so naturally I tried to horribly kill them all. But then something happened. The yellow blob came at me like a brony. My natural, Celestia
Brony.
instincts told me to put that little nature blob in its place, after I had ensured every other predator around me had seen this shiznay that I was seeing.
Shiznay!
But no, that didn't happen. I had raised my paw in every intention to strike to kill, but for some strange reason I simply couldn't. Its mouth was moving, so I assumed it was forming words or was really thirsty. It indicated towards my paw with its weird appendage thing. I looked and saw something shocking. A fawn. A fawn! Yes, this was it. This was what had driven me into a mad rage and made me kill all those innocent bunnies. This tiny little insignificant plot device that drove me off the edge was now right in front of my face. And for some apparent reason, there was absolutely nothing I could do about it despite the fact it had working fingers. But it's okay, Yellow Blob was there. It grabbed it with its mouth and pulled it out. Mother of Celestia, that hurt like a mother bucker. But now I could see the world just fine again. Turns out the blobs were all ponies. Totally didn't see that one coming. The purple blob, in fact, didn't have bacon hair. The redneck was still a redneck. The marshmallow was now a slightly bigger marshmallow, and the pink one was in fact still staring at the reader because it wanted to know how hard that person was clopping right now. Oh, and the flamboyant homosexual was in the bushes, doing something unimportant. I took the yellow pony in my hand and looked deep into her eyes. Those big, beautiful cyan eyes. Perfect skinny form so soft in his hand. Warming, a warmth. I opened my mouth, my tongue being thick and long and extensively slimy. I dragged it all across her face. She tasted sweet and smelled like the forests. It was getting me strangely warm. Down there. With friendship. And then nothing sexual happened, and I went about my merry way doing Manticore things, like checking my Ask blog on the Tumblr Pony net. Yay.
Damn it, I hate him already.
The serpent glided majestically along the floor, or whatever the hell it is you call the bottom of a river, of the ever-free forest. His moustache had finally grown back in full, which he was very grateful for. Having something that had been covering the whole of a pony flank right in your nose for days on end was extremely unpleasant. But oh woe was this serpent named Stephen. It had gone simply so lonely in the Everfree Forest since that delightfully delicious pair of ponies came to visit him those months ago, and that one fabulous white one that gave him his horrific gift. No one ever came to the Everfree Forest unless they were merely passing through, and even that was fairly rare. The cockatrice only wanted to chase around little fillies that wandered into the forest. Never the colts. Who knew why? The occasional parasprite that flew about only had a mind for eating smoking meat logs. The poison joke plants were only concerned with pruning the tentacles nobody knew about. Zecora raped babies. What did the Manticore do? Left the Manticore. He was only seen once, as he barely ventured out his cave for anything. Not even a cameo role or two. Hell, the Hydra wasn't nearly as interesting as that thing was. Dear Stephen, however, was brought both hope and distress by this fact. On one fin-hand thing, he had the chance for a friend. But on the other equally as fin-hand thing, how did he get to it? A sea serpent going colliding through the trees wasn't very friend-inducing at all. At least not to most people. Oh, what a terribly atrocious situation. Then again, nobody in Everfree seemed to care about Stephen Magnet was in. His name was also the Manticore showed up conveniently. His parents never did figure Stephen was very happy in certain parts of his body.
Aww. Hello!
Stephen shouted with great enthusiasm. The Manticore stared back at him with fear in its eyes.
Oh my Celestia's giant serpent.
The Manticore cried with more fear than in the previous sentence. And so they stared at each other, and stared, stared, and stared, and then stared some more.
Casual sex?
Inquired Magnet.
Swag.
The Manticore replied back. Oh. And so Stephen looked deep into the eyes of the Manticore and then slithered himself around its body. They looked each other dead in the face and then shared one deep and especially long passionate kiss. Flat out serpent tongue on Manticore tongue wrestling each other for full control. The Manticore's paws ran up and down Stephen's strangely oily body and then started kissing lower, and lower, and lower, and lower, and lower still, and lower. Wow, Stephen was really long. And lower. And then he got down there.
There's a different kind of porn in that paw this time.
Stephen cooed whilst twirling his moustache. You can do that.
Don't question it! Continue! Oh wait, no, it's mine. Oh, sweet Celestia, what the fudge nougats?
The Manticore screamed inadvertently, causing marshmallow fluff in his mouth. It's not actually marshmallow fluff.
Oh, I'm so sorry, that's never happened to me before. Ah ha ha ha.
Stephen said woefully.
Spring. Oh. I can't tell if this is Stephen or...
It's
I'm
the
doing it
Manticore.
Stephen, I think it's wrong, I'm running away. Spraying a fellow bees in the face with the sauce of your big pink badongadong, only 2 minutes in. Oh no, I got them mixed up and all. Fuck.
Yeah, I told you, man.
Sorry. That